It's the morning of December 16th, and it's part 4 of my Write a Christmas Song project, and I'm going to be honest. If I'm going to finish this song by Christmas Day, I can't mess around anymore. I need to start building the track, even though the song itself isn't anywhere near done. So I need maximum options, flexibility, and for me, someone who does not use DAW software, that means returning to a faithful friend. Now, as much as I enjoy the challenge of recording with something like Tascam's DP006 or one of the classic 424 Portastudios, there are obvious limitations to using both of those devices. And this relaxes many of those limitations while still providing the kind of Portastudio multi-tracker experience that I find most rewarding. This morning I come before the Model 12 with really 2 core goals. The first is to record a basic rhythm track for this song using an app on my phone called Oxy. And the second is to record the basic chord or harmonic framework of the song, using this toy keyboard and an acoustic guitar that's sitting over there. Now this device has a lot of features, but it doesn't allow you to flexibly cut, paste, drag, drop the way you could in DAW software on a computer. So as I record those basic parts, I'm going to be building the core of this song. So I'm going to have to be mindful of how the song goes and make a plan, and if I make mistakes, I'm just going to end up having to live with those mistakes. And that's just part of the gauntlet that these multi-trackers present. It's a little bit scary, but mostly exciting, even inspiring, and I am feeling energized, so without further ado, let's get to work. Okay, the first thing I need to do is record a sound that's on this iPhone into this machine, and to do that I'm going to need to dig around in here for a stereo breakout. I'll connect that to my iPhone using one of these and record the part. I wish I could show video of that process, but I can't because I use my iPhone to take the video, and I'm going to use the same iPhone to play back the drum part that goes into this machine. And then I did just that. Okay, so I recorded the left and right sides of that stereo signal coming out of my iPhone into tracks 1 and 2 on the Model 12. It would have been, in a way, easier to record it to one of the 2 dedicated stereo tracks, but I decided that I wanted to split the sound, because part of the sound is like a bass drum sound and the other part is a shaker sound. They are very different sounds, and I may later want to mix them differently. And I can split the single drum machine output into 2 sounds by hard panning them. This is just the kick. You can hear a little bit of the shaker in there, because I guess it's because it's coming from the same map. I don't really know why. But not a lot. Not enough that's going to be a problem in a mix. And then the opposite is true when I fade in the shaker. And then together, it sounds like this. And of course I could do all kinds of things, like I could change up the sounds with dramatic EQing. I may want to do that later, but for now I'm happy with what I have. Let's get these knobs back to neutral and move on to the next step, which is to record some piano. This device is like $35, so it would be dangerous to have high expectations about what it can do, but actually I like a lot of the sounds that are built in, and this is one of my favorite sounds. The piano itself says that that's a vibraphone sound. I don't really know what it is. I really like using it though when I'm writing, and I think it sounds exactly like a bunch of kind of tinkly, icicly sounds that I've heard in Christmas songs over the years, so I'm going to use it for this track. And I'm not going to try to do anything fancy. I basically want this to function as a pad for each of the chord changes in the song. At this stage, all I want to get through is the first verse, because I have unanswered questions about what I'm going to do with the chorus. So let's set the levels. And let's cut it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for now. And then, without an adequate explanation, I moved on to the chorus, which I was going to support with acoustic guitar. I am all tuned up and I'm ready to play what I'm going to play, which is going to be extremely simple. Except I need something to capture that. And I'm using my preferred acoustic guitar mic to record the audio for this video. So I'm just going to break out this old Shure Unisphere, which is kind of like a SM58, and get to work. 2, 3. Something's going to happen after that. I know what it is, but I don't know how I'm going to record it yet, and I'm kind of running out of time. I need to get going. But first, let's double track that guitar. And then in the interest of time, I just started recording things without an explanation of what I was doing betwixt them. First was a part that I wasn't sure how to present, so I just recorded a placeholder. La da da, la da da, da 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 da. And then I continued the cycle of keyboards, then double track guitars, then a placeholder until I got through the end of the song. Check tuning! Alright, I think we did it. I've recorded keyboards or guitars or this little weird guide guitar vocal thing for the entire structure of the song. And now I've got to go do other things in my real life, but this is an incredible step in the right direction. Now, I think I counted everything off correctly, meaning that I left room for the things that I want to sing, the things that I want to not sing in the song, but we'll just have to find out when I actually start singing. For now, I'm going to send you off with I guess just playback of what we've got on this. Let me do some like very, very loose mixing here, and let's play it back. Yeah. The build, baby. And you see it, da 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 da, and a da 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 da. Let's compress the shit out of these. Oh yeah, listen to that. And I see the that helps, doesn't it? I'm clocking in at about 3.5 minutes, which is a healthy length for a pop rock song. Very happy with the direction things are going. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this has been interesting, and if nothing else, a sort of, not a great demonstration of the features of the Model 12, but I've been using it, right? It's a great device. I remain as enamored with it as I was the first time that I used it. And it was really easy to use this way. There's only one little quibble that I'll flag. Since I was just using the old 424 over there, I got used to the ability to like plug mics into specific places and then just bus tracks to other bus inputs to particular tracks to make it really efficient to record without having to move things. I didn't show you this, but I had to take the input from this mic and move it from track to track as I went from, guitar 1 to guitar 2 to my little like placeholder vocal guitar thing. And that's just kind of annoying. I think that I don't have a choice. I think that's the way this device works. But if somebody knows how I can do some busing, old school style busing for inputs in the Model 12, please God, let me know in the comments, because I'm not going to go look at the manual. Thank you again for your time. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you for part 5.